Listen, my name, my name is I am. And I am the angel of day. Ooh, it ain't no laughing now, Lord G. My people are so frustrated, we acting out. Y'all know when a child act out. Ooh, Lord, there are many reasons, but the child is acting out. My people are acting out, it's getting so bad. Woo. I want to give a shout out to all my brothers who are frustrated at me. Ooh, Lord, who feel like I'm delusional, that I'm caught up in this spook God and this spook reality and this spook power. I want to recognize you. Ooh, Lord. Now, I want you to know that I'm acting out too. Why you think I do these posts? Oh, help me, Lord, help. Don't you know I'm frustrated too? Let me sober up a little bit. Let me sober up. Listen. Martin King. Martin Luther King Jr. was successful because he walked in love. Love of God. Love of self. Love for his people. Love for all mankind. Now, I understand you're frustrated. Lord knows I'm frustrated too. And believe it or not, this frustration is what's driving, what's fueling the change. But like Martin, I'm just going to have to tell you the truth. That kind of violence that many of us are filled with. And we can win, and believe me, it'll be by the power of God. We can win. You see, but if you had to judge that by me, if you had to prove that by me, and I'm not going to say it on this video, I'm going to give you a hint to what I'm saying, though. Every time you meet a brother, they'll talk bad about us, about our people, and they have this saying, and I wouldn't say it. Lord knows I wouldn't say it. For many years, I wouldn't say it. And I've been in that. I have never ran from my people now. I'm not one of them brothers who move out the community. But I'm out the community now. I want you to know that. And for a long time, I wouldn't say it. But I kept interacting with my brothers here and there. And it just became overwhelming. And so I want you to know, I couldn't lick them. I had to join them. I'm still not going to, but you could imagine. But I had to join the club. I did. Now, it's up to us collectively, yes, as a nucleus. But it's based on the numbers. Now, I want you to know that when the shit hit the fan, I'm just like you. Don't think I'm going to be down on my knees now. Just pray. Don't you think that? See, I told you it's going to play out on every level through every dimension. But if you really want to be on the winning side of this right here, of what's about to go down, if you really want to be on the winning side, seek that God within you. You see, that's all you have to do is seek him, and all other things shall be added unto you. Total recall. I'm serious. If you just try him and prove him, I've told you this several times now, he's going to come through for you. Now I want y'all to know again that my hand is on the key. And I know when God speaks to you, he speaks to thousands. See, there was a prophet who thought he was all alone in the world. God had to remind him that he had 10,000 that hadn't bowed down beside him. I said, when God speaks to one, he speaks to us all. Yes, he does. Are you paying attention? Now my hand is on the key. Now see, when God shows you something of great magnitude, that's because you are qualified to know it. God views you balanced and righteous enough to entrust you with that kind of knowledge and power. I said, my hand is upon the key. Now, when God shows you the vision, and your mind is restored, do what needs to be done. See, we have a charge to keep. Yes, sir. It's up to us to right this ship. He gave us dominion over the works of his hand. I mean, totally, bro. See, y'all have a problem, a tendency to limit the power of God. Yes, you do. He said if you had the faith of a grain of a mustard seed, that's a mighty small seed. He said you can move a mountain. Didn't he say? You've been in church all your life. Isn't that what the word says? But have you seen that? Do you believe it? You say, I know he can't. You see, because I know who I have been in God. I am the Ancient of Days. I know of a surety that he specialized. Now, if you trust in him, obey him, and do as he requires you to do. See, when Samson was going around that mill, he had number time on his hands. Time and ridicule. So in order to drown out the ridicule, he had to call on the God that he was once close to. And as he drawed nigh to God, guess what? God drawed nigh to him. And as a sign that the forgiveness of God was upon him, his hair began to grow. And when his hair began to grow, his power. And so he was blind. He couldn't lean unto his own understanding, his own eyesight. No, sir. He had to trust the all-seeing one. He had to trust the Almighty. And so that's all I'm asking you to do before you get so frustrated and do something foolish. Do what I tell you to do, and it'll be done right. You don't have to have all this hatred and bitterness in your heart. You can do what needs to be done. What a spot. You hear me? You can do what needs to be done with a smile on your face. Now, he said that which they have laid in wait for you, they themselves shall be victims too. Now, that's what he said now. He said, you'll be able to see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So just consider my way. Yes, sir. It's the way of love. Just love. Just focus on God. Just focus on God now. And you won't even have to endure all that other bullshit. You ain't got to act out. No, you don't. Just keep your trust in him who has never, I said never, and never will fail you.